wait. Do you hear that? Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear that sound? It's the sound of meme coins dying. You don't hear it? It's like, dead. I've been hearing this sound over and over and over for the past several weeks. Every time I go on to CoinMarketCap, dead. Every time I go on the deck screener, another one, dead. Right? I'm getting ready to show you what has to be the top or some of the top meme coins on the only 3 chains that matter, in my opinion right now. It's really only 2, but I have to show you one because they're hot right now. They're hot. Oh, baby, they're hot. Okay? So that's they're going to die too, I'm telling you. Right? You can find out all about Solana in the last video I did. So I got to talk about them, but trust me, they're going to die, right? But this is a collection of the top meme coins, right? From last year into this year, and I'm going to show you what has happened. Let's start with Grok. There was a time when Grok was the talk of the town. Look, it was going up. Every influencer was talking about it. Just like they do with everything else that dies, right? Talk of the town. Oh my God, this is the greatest. What happened? Dead. Dead. 3 cents to under 0.003. That's more than 90%. Dead. Look at what's happening now. I don't know if this is real. This is, yeah. Probably not real, but allegedly there's thousands and thousands still coming into this right now. Dead. Okay. This was at one point the top meme coin, or one of the top meme coins on Ethereum. Okay. Without question, one of the most hyped meme coins from last year going into this year was Wall Street Memes. It's so hyped that they're still advertising on Deck Screener. They are still the top advertiser on Deck Screener. Right? They allegedly spent like $25 million or maybe not that. No, I don't know if they spent that much, but they spent millions of dollars in marketing, but they made north of, 40, 50 million in pre-sales and all of that, and they're telling people, oh, this is coming. It's Wall Street Memes, right? Trying to capitalize on Wall Street bets and that whole thing. And you go to their site, they literally had everything. I wonder if their site still works. Let's see if their site actually works. Let's just check it out real quick. Oh, this looks completely different. Okay, I noticed something that happens when these tokens die. They become news sites. This is not the first time I've seen this. They become news sites. I wonder if they actually sell their web. Look at this nonsense. If they actually sell their site to like advertisers, right? Because this doesn't make any sense, right? This looks completely different, but you can see here some of the stuff they had. Spoderman, this is fine. Pepe, I don't know who this guy is, right? They had every meme known to man, as if, they weren't going to get sued or whatever. Maybe that's why they changed it. There's Jackie Chan down here. That's one of my favorites, right? So Wall Street meme, they have all the memes in the world, whatever. They spent a bunch of money on pre-sales and they ran away with that money. said they were going to build a casino. I don't know if the casino is running, whatever. Why do we need another casino? Like, come on, guys. But after taking the money, like, it's one thing to take the money, which is bad, but you're giving people the token now, right, that they paid for. Let them have the token. You know what I'm saying? Let them, use the token how they're going to use it. Let's see where it goes. No, they not only steal the money, but they also, as the token is dumping, they dump. So they stole the money that you gave them and then sold the tokens that you paid for to dust. Go Plus Security says no issues. Next, Pepe. You know this is the top one. This was it. Look again. Look at the rise. Look at this. I believe they went from here to like Binance like this fast. Right? And this is what everybody wants. Everybody that gets into a meme coin, they want to get in 1 week and have them be on Binance next week. Right? That's the standard because, things happen like that. They don't happen like that. This was a fluke. Okay, so it went from 0 to whatever billions in market cap. I think it got up to 1.5 billion people bought. Right? And then what happened? Down. Now, here's the question. Why did it go down? Did it go down because, natural things or, charts or, no, it didn't go down because of that. It went down because the developers sold. The developers told people that the tokens were locked. The tokens were not locked, or they were locked. They unlocked them. They unlocked them. So, and that's what this big sale is here. And then, after that, you just have, people selling. Then you have the influencers trying to bring it back so they can sell. And now here we are, dead, right? There's still 433,000 in volume today, which for Pepe is nothing, right? But, still 433,000 in on-chain volume, when they're dead, that shows you how big it was. Now, I want you to keep that number in mind, okay? Are we still on? No, we're going to switch to Solana now, okay? Yeah, Grok was Ethereum. Pepe was Ethereum. Wall Street memes was Ethereum. All right, now let's go to Dog with Hat. It was 50 cents just a couple weeks ago. And now it's in the process of dying. You see the volume on this, though. Pepe had 433 million. This has 4.3. That's still less than what it was. But it's dead. People are in it, don't know that it's dead, but it's dead. Okay? For the same reasons that, Wall Street memes and other stuff is going down. The developers behind this are selling. If you don't believe me, again, look at my last video, and I will explain to you why this is dead. They just don't know it yet. 228 market cap, 228 million, 4.3 million involved. It's in the process of dying, already down 50% in the last couple of weeks. Keep these numbers in mind. I'm trying to move fast. Here's one that maybe you never heard of. Silly. I believe this made people a bunch of money. Okay, I've never actually looked at this chart, right? But here you go again. I did hear about it, right? And so it goes from 0.004 or whatever to 13 or 15 cents again. Notice how they all look the same. They all look the same. Go up a bunch, right? And then dead. Dead. Again, for the same reasons that I've talked about. Okay, look at this. There's this one guy. This is not a real person. This is a bot. Just selling, selling, selling. right? That's the reason. That's just one of the reasons why these things are dying, because, you know, it's just bots, right? So those were probably the top two. There's a bunch of other stuff on Solana, but notice how they all look the same. Dead, very dead, like disintegrated, right? Dead. Okay, so that's Solana. Of course, you guys know I'm a supporter of Binance Smart Chain because it's the best blockchain, period. The problem is Binance Smart Chain, for the most part, has no innovation and just copycat devs. That's just facts. They don't come up with anything on their own, they just copy. Here's one of the things that they came up with on their own, and you know, there are not many influencers on Binance Smart Chain, but there are a couple, and all of them were promoting this Dorkle. Absolutely all of them. And look at what happened. Same thing. Boop. Dead. 646,000 market cap. That's insane. This thing, I think, was close to 50 million market cap at one point. Look at this. And yet today, 28,000 in volume. Today. And I haven't looked, I haven't verified, but I believe this volume is real. Okay? Because it's not that much. Dead. This was one of the top promoted meme coins on Binance Smart Chain. Here's another one. Definitely top promoted meme coin on Binance Smart Chain. Dines. Same thing. Dead. Dead. Okay? And I could literally show you another 4,000 coins just like this. In fact, I'm going to show you one more. Binance Smart Chain. I had never heard of this one. Look, they all do the same thing. They all do the same thing. Okay? And you have people who don't know anything about crypto. They come in here, right? They go on Dex, you know, what they say, Dex fools. They go from the 100 coin video, Dex fools, right? And they see this stuff going up. They put their money in there, right? And then nothing. Okay? Now, let me show you what most of the people that invest in this kind of stuff, what they won't do. All the people that invest either at the top of these projects or even now, these dead meme coins, what they will not invest in. I've shown you stuff. You can clearly see stuff that has died weeks, a month. All right, something is wrong with coin market cap right now. Can't get on there. So I'm switching to this. I've never used this before. I was going to make this part of the video, but for another reason. But I'm showing you Bitcoin, right? And what I want you to do, we're not concerned about day to day. We're concerned about, you know, month to month, year to year, stuff like that. Here's Bitcoin. All the FUD and hype that you've heard, there's a difference in price of 3%. What that means is if you put $1,000 in Bitcoin a month ago, you still pretty much got that $1,000. If you put it in any one of these other things, that $1,000 is probably gone. Maybe you have $100 left. Okay? But won't get into Bitcoin. Oh, no, that's not what it's about. It's about this other crap. You are much, much, much more likely to lose your money getting into meme coins without utility. Meme coins without utility rather than, you know, Bitcoin. Right? So 3% in a month. Over the course of the year, they're saying 82%. It's really more than that. You know, but they're just going, I guess, based on, the exact price. The reality is Bitcoin this time last year was like 16,000. So it was up more than 100%, but maybe it spiked up this particular day or whatever. Okay, now watch this. Here's a meme coin, but with utility. And look at what has happened. And this isn't even accurate. This is accurate only from the standpoint of when it went on the Coinbase. It's up more than this. If I could get on CoinMarketCap right now, I could show you. It's up 18,000% since being listed on CoinMarketCap. 8,500% since being listed on Coinbase, right? But currently, first of all, not dead. Why not dead? Look at the smoothness. Look at that compare over the last couple of months compared to the other things that I've shown you. And this is a meme coin. But what's the difference? It's a meme coin with utility. What's the utility? There's several things. The main thing is when you buy it, you must hold it for at least 100 hours. Everybody. When you sell it, you cannot sell again for another 100 hours. If you transfer it to somebody's wallet trying to be slick, you will not be able to sell it for 100 hours. What is first of all, what does that do? That prevents people coming in trying to pump and dump. The reason why this is happening, this is a planned pump and dump. This was planned just as much as this was planned. This was planned. And that's why they're using bots and stuff to make it go up so they can dump on you. Right? If you have it to where when people buy, they have to hold, right? And they can't, buy again for 100 hours. First of all, that creates a fair economy. You don't want a millionaire. You don't want a millionaire just being able to come in and buy $1 million worth of something, which is what they can do with this. And then as soon as they're, ready to dump it, they can. That is the general problem with crypto. 100 has fixed crypto. If you come in with $1 million in 100, you're going to have to wait at least 100 hours. That gives other people time to come in, check out, see what's going on. Hey, what's this? This is up. Okay, let me get it. And you being the person that invested $1 million, you say, you know what? I was planning to dump this. I was planning to dump this, but now I'm not. When you're in something like this, right? It doesn't matter how much is put in, 50,000, 100,000, whatever. As soon as you decide, you know what? Oh, I see somebody else selling. I was going to hold, but I'm going to dump. That's why the dumps happen. And they happen in every crypto, not just meme coins. And it's all just sentiment. It's all monkey see, monkey do. That's what it is. Many times it has nothing to do with the actual coin. What I am saying to you is that these meme coins are dying because it is the developers themselves that are selling. It's the developers themselves that are causing this. And the primary reason that Bitcoin stays up is because the developers are not selling. Satoshi hasn't sold. The primary reason why 100 is staying up is for the same reason. The developers have not sold. You see the difference? So now you have something with utility and the devs aren't selling. What's the other utility? Well, if nobody can move for 100 hours and it's an individual time, it's not a global, it's wallet to wallet, right? What that also means then is all the hacks and everything that happen, If you just bought 100, nobody can hack it. You just sold 100, nobody can hack it. You just moved 100 to another wallet, nobody can hack it. How powerful is that? Your security is as simple as buying more 100. Your 100 hours is up. Oh, I'm out of the window. Hey, let me buy another $100. Let me buy another $50. Let me buy, just to protect yourself. You don't believe me? Go and follow the 100 coin YouTube. Go and follow it and watch those videos. They explain it. There's utility here. Right? So what happened up here? What happened up here is, you know, some people just made so much, it's like, I don't know what to do. The developers didn't sell. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to sell. A lot of these people have lost all that they've made. Why? Because they have jumped into these kind of projects. They took what they made and put it into these type of projects because they saw this. They saw the 4.3 million in volume, not knowing that most of it's fake. And like, oh, there's more going on over here. Rather than being patient. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's nobody knows about this. So there's no volume happening right now. And they're not faking the volume. So why would the developers sell? Or a better question, why would they hang on? Why would they hang on being up this much? And the volume on most days is less than, 20,000. So the difference between 100 and all these other things is not only the utility, right? Not only that the devs haven't sold, but this is just starting. These things are dead. This is just starting. You see the difference, right? And this is my history. This is what I do. I share things, right? And this is, I'm going to be honest with you, like, this is really wild to me. I share things before people know about them. Here's Chainlink, okay? I've talked about Chainlink many times. You see the current price is $17.70. I bought Chainlink at 17 cents years ago. 17 cents. Guess who was talking about Chainlink at that time? Me. And that's it. Nobody else was talking about it. To be fair, there was like a couple of other people, but it did not have the hype of a Pepe. It didn't have nearly the hype as a Grok. It didn't have the same kind of hype. But there I was telling people to get in it. And look at where it is now. Now, I sold it at $19, which, again, shows you how much of a beast I am, because it still ain't at the price that I sold. But just keeping it all the way real with y'all, when I sold it at 19, I thought it was done. And sure enough, it went down. Well, two things happened. The first thing that happened, it went down to $5. And I'm like, see, I knew I was right. I told you. And then it went up to $50. I was like, oh my God. So even me, an expert, this is what I do. I can get out too soon. And I have many, many times. I've gotten out too soon. I've done a previous video talking about Aave. Okay, I got Aave at pennies, less than pennies, but I still sold that too soon at $73. It was too soon. Aave went up to 600 and something. Like, that's a huge difference. So hear what I'm saying. I get in early, but sometimes, many times, I get out too early. And I'm telling you, I am not even considering getting out of this. This is called a clue. When I get out 100, it's probably gonna go up more. So you should use me. You should use me. It's probably gonna go up a bunch more after I get out. Right? So what is the issue? The issue is 100 is not even on a simple website. This is how you know. On a simple website like this, 100 does not show up. Not in the top 1,000. It doesn't even show up. This is why the volume is low. We're not even coming up on things like this. That's how early it is. And it's crazy to see people selling here when it hasn't started. That's the difference between these being dead. These had millions in volume. There's millions in volume happening right now. 100 has never had millions in volume. In fact, it hasn't even had 100,000 in volume. Not even 100,000 yet. And this is why I'm continuing to share, because, you know, many of these people, they've quit. Many of these people have quit. They're out. Oh, I hate crypto. They're not saying I hate Wall Street memes. They're saying I hate crypto. I hate memes. And literally, here's something out here for them that protects them. So, and it's something that that we can trust in the developers because they haven't sold. That's the main thing, guys. Right? So here's what needs to happen. If you're in this, if you're a believer in this, right, and you truly, truly want to help people, you need to tell people about this as much as possible. What's amazing to me is the real people that do get into these projects, they get in because there are so many people talking about these scams on YouTube. You put in these scam tokens and there are literally hundreds, if not thousands of videos about them. If you put in 100 right now on YouTube, outside of the main account, like that come up, there might be 5 videos, 10 videos. Most of them are going to be my videos. Right? Because again, I'm talking about stuff early that's giving you a chance to win. So what's going to happen is, right, it's got to be more than just me. Right? It's got to be others that are like, hey, man, if you're tired, and it's really that simple. If you're tired of the scams, you're tired of this stuff, you're tired of the rugs, you're tired of the influencer economy. There are no influencers hyping up 100. Right? There was one channel, Fire Hustle, bless her heart. You know, that's it. And trust, we need more of that, but they're not trying to. Like, I just watched a video of a token. This dude looked like he's in his 60s, and you know, he's coming off as like this seasoned investor, and he's talking about, you know, one of these scam tokens, and then at the very end is, this video was sponsored, right? So you did all of that talking about nothing to just say, hey, I was paid to say this. Nobody's being paid to talk about 100, right? And we don't even show up on this kind of stuff. That's how early it is, right? So those of you who are watching, because I know you out there, those that have sold, first of all, whatever little money you got left, because I know you put into this other stuff, 100 hasn't done anything to you to make you sell. They haven't done anything to, oh man, I don't trust that. And then we keep hearing about these new developments that are coming. You don't know what that's going to be. They're still building. Most developers have dumped already. It goes up like this. It's like, oh, okay, this is a success. 16,000%, 18,000%. Oh, this is a success. Thank you very much. And then they sell. That's what's happening here. That's what happened here. That's what's happening right now. That's what happened here. But damn sure that's what happened here. And you have people believing in these projects, believing in the marketing, and true enough, these projects have like a legitimate opportunity to be something. If not rugged by the devs, these things could be something. But these people are so greedy, they can't help themselves. Right? Well, the reverse has happened here, up here. Right? This is not about charts. Oh, it was overextended. No, it's not. Just hold on. Let the devs do what they got to do. And then when we're on Binance and there's thousands of videos talking about 100 and all of that, and there's like 100,000, like some of these things got 100,000 followers. I'm sorry, 100,000 holders. When that's the case, notice that they can't even tell you how many holders is on Solana because Solana don't Solana don't have that information. But 154,000 holders. Okay, if we're on Binance, right, and it's 10 billion market cap and it's 150,000 holders, all right, and then you can think about selling it. But 100 has less than 1,000 holders. I said that yesterday. Nobody knows about it. Nobody's talking about it. And some of y'all took my advice, got in, and you sold. Because what? To get into what? This? To follow who? That's the difference. Like, I genuinely don't understand, honestly, how this is 100 is not at a billion already. I don't get it. Because when you say to somebody, yo, here's a token that can't be hacked, the first thing I'm going to be like, man, stop playing. What do you mean? Anything can be hacked. No, not this. Nah, I don't believe it. Okay, try it. That's the first thing. And then when you have all these other things rugging, even the real money that's here, even though like you can see right now, most of this is fake. Even the real money that's here. Right? If that real money was able to go, right? Let me just do this real quick and then I'll end it. How much volume today? Okay, and this happens just about every day. 2.44 billion in volume. Okay, 10% of that would be 244 million. And then half of that, so now 5%, that would be 100 something million. If there's 100 million in buys on 100 today, 100 goes to a billion market cap today. And for me, that is honestly, truthfully, the potential that it has. I mean that. I know that sounds crazy, but, and we're literally talking about, we're talking about 5% of the DEX market. 5% of the DEX market. This is not 2.44 billion on a centralized exchange is nothing. Come on, let's do this. Let's do Ethereum. Let's not even do Bitcoin. How much volume do they have? Do they have a volume? Ethereum itself has done, according to this, 4.4 billion in volume. So Ethereum alone has done more volume than all the DEXs, all the other coins. And DEX Screener tracks all of them. One coin. And if 100 does 5%, 5% of this, it goes to $1 billion today. And the only thing stopping it from doing that is not in these places. It's not being seen. It's being suppressed. You know, people aren't talking about it as much. The community isn't, big enough. Like, these are all things that can be changed. Right? So I just wanted to show y'all this. I'm like, man, these meme coins are dying. People are giving up, and they don't even know. First of all, again, you should have some Bitcoin. Okay, let's just start there. You should have some Bitcoin, number one. But there's other things that are out there, right, that they don't know about, that can restore their faith in crypto. And so we got to do our best. People ask me all the time, oh man, why you doing this? Are you being paid? No. Is the team giving you stuff? No. Like, I'm just sharing because I was sharing Bitcoin. I was sharing Chainlink. Go look at my video. I was sharing Aave. Nobody paid me anything. I just want people to win. I'm just that type of guy. Believe it or not. Right? Because I have vision that others don't have. That's the main thing. I see things that other people don't see. And what I see happening right now is mass layoffs. Massive, like people being laid off. AI is coming. And so if I can help you guys prepare now, right, you'll have a hedge against what's coming. That's really what it's about for me. One of the most impactful things that happened in my life was being let go of my job. The one time that I had a job that I loved that job. Talking about music all day and who wouldn't want to do that? Right? I loved that job, working at Guitar Center. I was in the top, I'm sure, 1% of 20-year-olds in the world in terms of income. Back then, early 2000, what? Making 20 grand a month back then. And it was taken from me for something I had nothing to do with. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to show y'all something else. Right, I showed y'all that 100 is down, like 6% in the last month. Bitcoin is down 3% in the last month. Okay, this is 100 to 200. Look at Luna, down 24%. Look at it. This is the one right here. Biggest scam artist in the world, man. When does he go to jail? When? Will they live stream that? I will pay to watch this dude go to jail. They hyped up the FTX token. I'm talking about after the collapse. For the past few months, they've been saying, oh, FTT is coming back, it's coming back, it's coming back. And this has been going up. And I was telling people, go back and look at my video. I was telling people the whole time this is going to dump. Look at it, down 40%. Okay, some of these are legit projects. Okay, and they're down. Look, hello, Cake. They're legit, down 24%. These are legit things. Some of them I don't know. Right? So here's little old 100 coin that nobody knows about, and it's down 6%. Engine is legit. I used to be I was in Engine early. I made a bunch of money off of Engine. They're down 18%. Right? And here's little old 100, down 6%. But you're selling because all the volume is the volume. The volume is like that because it's still early, bro. That's why the volume is low. The volume will increase when we start yapping more. We start sharing more, talking more, because the thing is legit.